There is nothing like a crazy, improbable ending to a great college football game. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. Don't forget, guys, Golden Blue Dude does have a sponsor. It's called Tri-State Wood Sketch, and you can find them on the internet at www.tristatewoodsketch.com. He does amazing work. He can do any shape or size. All you have to do is send him the picture that you want on there. If you want a logo on there, done. If you want him to do a family pic, done. Or if you just want a pic of yourself, done. And if you mention that Golden Blue Dude sent you, he'll take 20% off. One of the best things about college football games are these crazy, improbable endings that you never saw coming. So I decided to think back on my childhood and adulthood and remember some of the craziest endings that I've ever seen and heard in my entire life. And I wanted to relive it with you guys. I wanted to set it up and see just how improbable these endings were. So if a game has immediately popped in your head and it doesn't end up on this list, leave some comments. We will do more videos on these types of endings to great games. The first one that pops in my head, number 7 Michigan State at number 12 Michigan. This was truly a crazy ending. 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Michigan is set to punt. Now there's 100 different ways this game could have ended in favor of Michigan, but really only 1 or 2 ways this game could have ended in favor of Michigan State. Well, one of those things happened for Michigan State. Michigan was set to punt. If the punter would have caught the ball, ran around for several seconds, kneeled it, game over. Or even ran around and threw it at the last second, game over. Or held it for a few extra seconds and got the punt off. Got the punt off. But that's not what happened. Michigan was up 23-21, set to punt, and then the muffed punt happens. Oh, he has trouble with the snap. And the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen Watts Jackson. And he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable. Whenever I saw this play happen, no words. Jaw left open. No words. That was a crazy ending. On this next crazy ending, a lot of fans know exactly where they were when they watched this. Especially Auburn and Alabama fans. The annual Iron Bowl. This year it was number 1 Alabama at number 4 Auburn. The score was tied at 28-28, and Nick Saban was fighting for that last second. He was convinced that his receiver got out of bounds before that last second ticked off, and he was correct. They got that last second back. He decided to give his field goal kicker a 57-yard field goal attempt with the score tied at 28. What happened next is ingrained into my brain forever as a football fan. On the way. No. Returned by Chris Davis. Davis goes left. Davis gets a block. Davis gets another block. Chris Davis. No flags. Touchdown, Auburn. An answered prayer. The kick 6 at Jordan-Hare. I'll never forget that game. Next on this list, we're staying in 2013. This time it's number 25 Georgia at number 7 Auburn. Auburn was down by 20 points in the fourth quarter, but they still needed one more miracle to win this ball game. It was 4th and 18 with only 36 seconds left. Here's your ball game. Nick Marshall stands in, steps up. Going to throw downfield, just a home run ball. And it is tipped. And Lewis caught it off the deflection. Lewis is going to score. Lewis is going to score. Lewis is going to score. Touchdown, Auburn. Touchdown, Auburn. A miracle in Jordan-Hare. A miracle in Jordan-Hare. 73 yards. And the Tigers, with 25 seconds left to go, lead 43-38. What a crazy year that was for Auburn. Dadgummit. Next up, number 9 Florida State at Georgia Tech. Now, Florida State was undefeated, but everybody knew that Florida State was going to lose. They didn't know how, they didn't know when, but they did not look like an undefeated team. They were getting through games with a lot of luck. Well, in this game, luck was on the other side. It was tied at 16, and Florida State lined up for a 56-yard field goal try. Blocked, snuffed, rubbed out, erased, And Georgia Tech with an opportunity. Austin still on his feet. One man. You can't believe what you just saw. What a time to be alive! Dadgum, that was a great call. This next one is a big-time throwback. Number 7, Colorado at number 4, Michigan. With 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Colorado was down by 5 points. And at one point, Colorado was actually down by 12 points in the fourth quarter. There was 6 seconds left, and they needed a 70-yard Hail Mary, a miracle to win this football game. Let's it go. He's got 3 people down there. The ball's up in the air. Caught! Touchdown! Caught by Westbrook for a touchdown. Incredible! I was a young kid, but I definitely remembered that pass by Cordell Stewart. And yet again, Nick Saban is involved with this ending. But this time it goes his way. LSU was down by 3 points with 2 seconds left, and they were 75 yards away from pay dirt. I'm talking about number 16 LSU at unranked Kentucky. And Kentucky just had kicked what they had thought was the game-winning field goal. So much so that the students were lining the end zone ready to celebrate. Randall, as time expires, lets it fly. Oh my goodness! Touchdown LSU! They win the game! They win the football game! Kentucky fans' hearts were ripped out with that one play. Then the last game I want to talk about on this particular video involves Nick Saban again, or I should say a Nick Saban coached team. Talking about the January 1st, 2005 Capital One Bowl. Number 11 Iowa taking on number 12 LSU. Iowa was down 25-24. They had just taken a penalty, so technically there was 14 seconds left, but whenever the ball was snapped, the clock was running and it was about 9 seconds. And really, it was bad coaching. They should have called a timeout because he didn't realize the clock was going to wind. So this was a lot of improbable things coming together. So this call starts at the end of the penalty that Iowa had just taken, and they started winding the clock. 5 yards taken off. It'll be a second down now. Second down and 16. Looking, Tate wants to go deep for the touchdown. A man open at the 20. It is caught. 10, 5, touchdown. Holloway. Oh my. And they're on the field. The clock has expired. The crazy thing about this was Warren Holloway, the guy who caught this touchdown pass, this was his one and only career touchdown catch at Iowa. That's how improbable this game-winning play was. Unbelievable. I can't wait to see your comments and your suggestions for the next round of games I'm going to do. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.